Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the spiritual show that aims to help you get happy, take your next step in life, as well as build a plan that you enjoy to get to your end manifestation, your end goal. And hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel, a medium, a law of attraction expert. And I just love to come live to start the show with a general message from source. So for those of you who can't join live, you can still get your personal message from spirit. And for those of you who are able to join live, I stay live for 30 minutes for free mini reads. After 30 minutes, I see a thumbs up, one thumbs up with 0 viewers. That's great. I'm going to guess Leona. I was going to guess Antoinette. Nice to see you, Leona. I appreciate you guys smashing that like button so much. 30 minutes free. After that, I do ask for $20 super chats to guarantee a personal read, which you could either do if you want it that day, or you can come join and hang out the next day. Either way, give me one quick second to do a tag on Facebook and we will get started. How are you doing, Leona? Hey, Nadia, you made it back. How are you doing after yesterday's general and all the messages about money that we did yesterday? Is the third person Antoinette? I kind of want to roast Antoinette a little because normally you're number one, but today. And I'm just tagging people on Facebook. The message was spot on. Good. I thought it was kind of a cool one too. And I'm going to do these on Facebook, but on Tuesdays, I also do it in my Facebook group. So that's just why I had to tag them. I'm going to get a personal reading after I get paid Friday. Oh, perfect. Oh, do you want a personal reading or a power hour? And just let me know and I'll send you the appropriate link. Or if you've got the link, great. I would love to do a personal one-on-one, Leona. I'm manifesting more of those. I love doing them. So I cannot wait until we have our time together. I've gotten my vibe in a better place around work. Oh, good. All right, let's get to the personal message, guys. Letting go of the how. Letting go of the how. We want you guys to relax your body. Just picture the muscles in your whole body relaxing. Forehead, shoulders, stomach. Because we want you to feel as much of our energy through Kelly that you can. It's letting go of the how for a lot of you. A lot of you have a death grip on the no, I want this thing, I want this thing. And when we pause to ask you, Leona, we want you to especially pay attention to this before our personal with you. When we always pause to ask you guys, well, this thing that you want, that you got this death grip on, why do you want it? How would you feel if you got here? We'd be like, I would just feel better. But many of you would just feel better because you let go of the death grip. You're like, oh, I got the thing, I could let go of the death grip. That's not manifesting. Manifesting is, ooh, that would feel fun. Universe, show me how to get that. Universe, show me how to enjoy that. Universe, how do I make as much money as that person? Universe, how do I go on a vacation like that? Universe, how does someone just like me, with my background, with the skills, knowledge, and abilities that I have available to me right now, how do I get a relationship like that? Do you hear how open that is? Do you hear how that allows you to, even if you have some trauma and unhealthy relationship response, we could bring in a person that won't get triggered by your unhealthiness? But if I need someone who can understand this about me and that, then you're going to get the person where you both bang it out instead of the person who, babe, come here, give me a hug. Are you okay? Are you better now? So if you can't honestly say, well, I want this just because I think that vacation would be really fun. I want that because I just can only imagine how much pride I would feel for having accomplished that. You are not in the vibrational vicinity of your manifestation at all. Recognize that when you have that death grip, it's because there's an active insecure or active fear vibration within you of you wanting to protect yourself. Well, I need it to be this way so that I can feel safe. Oh, that's what I want, universe. It doesn't need to be someone who can understand this, this, and this, and this about me. It just needs to be someone where I feel safe. So, how does someone like me get a relationship where I feel safe? And they're asking, do you see where we're going with this? So just write your little, they still got more to the general that they want to do. My morning today is a huge light bulb, one on one. Truth, I see PTSD. Okay, perfect. Well, not perfect that you have it, but the message is clearly resonating. Thanks for coming, Leona and Nadia. That was spot on, Ella. Okay, so there. So the more that you can let go of the death grip, of this is exactly what it needs to be, how it needs to be, the more that we could start coming in and showing you relationships that are happy, showing you people who are happy after they've earned the kind of money, the more that we can give you little glimmers while in meditation. Just the other day, Kelly was, we don't know if she was just waking up or if it was just after meditation, but she was in that ultra relaxed, receptive mode. And it was this download of what it will feel like when she's with her man. And we gave her the feeling to the core of her being, her gut, her whole body. And it was a, he likes me. And she just allowed herself to feel it for as long as she was able to feel it. That's your only job. It's allowing us to guide you to the feelings, to the vibrations. The more tense you have your body, the more out of alignment you are, the more work you're going to put on yourself to get there. We think you guys see where we're going with this. So go ahead and start asking us your questions on this topic. That was spot on, LOI. Hey, Ginger, welcome. We just finished the general, but we're going to do a couple comments on the general, and then we're going to go into the free mini reads. But good morning. I hope you're doing well. And let me get Leona, go ahead and save the links. I want to give you the power hour, and I want to give you the personal reading link because they're different. Let me get the links for you so that on Friday you could just go ahead and book it. Here's the power hour. But how are you doing, Ginger? What's cooking in your world? Ooh, it's 11:11, guys. Angel number, signs of alignment. All right, and here's the, hey, Karina. And there's the personal reading link, just so you have them both and you're ready to go. That was spot on. I do tend to get my manifestations. I do keep asking my guides, what do I do to get to where I want? Oh, okay, Nadia. So you got to switch that to, how do I word this to you? It's recognizing that how you're viewing that is action solves it when it's a vibration that solves it. So it's you get into alignment first, and then the aligned action idea comes to you. Does that make sense? They keep telling me to chill. Yeah, they want you to get into alignment. Cool. Thank you. Good morning, Kat. Good morning, Karina. Antoinette, you made it. If you come back at the very beginning, I teased you a little bit. We're glad you were able to make it. I was wondering what happened to you. I feel like I can't get grounded enough to feel safe. I have been blocked for so long. Oh, Leona. Um, Wait, let me focus on Nadia real quick. Nadia, I would put that as a universe, show me how to start leading with vibrations. Show me how to relax and let go. Show me how to trust you guys more. Show me how to get into alignment and the receptive mode. You might like my law of attraction course. Um, you might really like it. Show me, like, manifest the show me how to be at more ease. Show me how to lead with vibration. I'm on the path of slowing momentum of action first and the path of allowing vibrations first. Because many times you need to go through the vibrational shift, which is like an interpersonal kind of shift, how you view the world, how you view yourself, a limiting belief and like a belief rewrite, right? And then when you see the world in the right way, then you're like, oh my God, here's what I need to do, and it will come right in. If you're not at the oh, here's what I need to do, and this makes sense, like, you're trying to solve it with action first. Um, okay, yeah, you can absolutely manifest like inner being. I don't know how to see this. I don't know how to do this. Can you start leading this for me? Can you guide me to the right vibrations? Take control of my eyes, inner being. I'm calibrating to you, my inner guidance system that knows my personal next step to get to what I want. I'm calibrating to you more strongly than I ever have before. You are the strongest relationship. You are my secure attachment figure on this planet. Guide me to trust you more. Yeah, dude. Um, Okay, Leona, I feel like I can't get grounded enough to feel safe. I've been blocked for so long. Leona, I don't have you heard me talk about nervous system regulation? Um, yeah, man. If you haven't felt safe for a long time, you're probably in fight or like there's parasympathetic and sympathetic. If you want to go Google it, I kind of forgot which is which. I think sympathetic. I can just Google it really quick, actually. I think sympathetic. Okay, so there's sympathetic and parasympathetic in your nervous system. And your nervous system is like your brain, your spinal cord. It's what's in control of if you are in fight or flight, sympathetic mode, which is where your heart rate activates, your like ability to think narrows down because right, you're just focused on the immediate danger. There's fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Then there's the parasympathetic is when you're in rest and restore. Your cortisol goes down, your ability to be creative, to think, to feel safe, to be harmonious goes up. If you haven't felt safe in a long time and haven't felt grounded, you're in sympathetic and you need to get in parasympathetic. So just do like Google or YouTube. You could YouTube vagus nerve reset. I personally got a course from the Workout Witch because she has like a whole kind of 30-day or 28-day series for regulating your nervous system. So that would just be what I would say to you is you're probably in fight or flight if that's how you feel. But let's see what spirit has to say to that. Hey, Heidi. Who else is live over here? We got Ginger, we got Heidi. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so let's see. For someone who's felt blocked for a long time and just not safe in their body. Yeah, Leona, the part that we would add on to what Kelly said, and we would encourage you to do what Kelly said, is to regulate your nervous system. What you're going to find will happen is as you start to feel safer and rest and restore, old emotions will come up that need to get processed. There's something that happened in your past that triggered I can never feel safe because of this. Kelly's personal example is when her grandfather passed, he was her protector and provider. So when he passed, Kelly was, oh my God, I took a lot of my bold action in my business because he was always saying, I believe in you. Honey, you're on the right track. What are you afraid of? She said, Grandpa, what if I go all out and I don't make enough money to pay my rent? He goes, honey, you go all out. I know you're going to make it. And if you don't, I'll pay your rent. She never needed his help to pay rent, but that was a huge source of her focus on I'm safe. Once he passed, it was oh crap, I'm not safe. She got into fight or flight mode. She did the Workout Witch and vagus nerve resets to get back into rest and restore. And then she was like, oh, What I liked about that is that I felt a lot of financial security because of him. I like the feeling of financial security. Oh my God, inner being, guide me towards feeling financially secure. It's just going to come in a new way now. You're going to find, Leo, that there was a similar something that happened in your past that made you go, I can never feel safe because of this. You need to rework that situation. That's our message to you. And so, everyone else who's live, if you want to go next for the free mini reads, just go ahead and comment me, and we will let Spirit pick. And guys, so I do this Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. ET for free. But if you guys want to guarantee a personal read after the free section, you can PayPal me, you can Venmo me, and I will just encourage $20. Or you can, of course, book a personal reading, which I have the links everywhere for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and just drop the email for you guys over there on Facebook. My papa was my rock. He died in 2013. I didn't realize bereavement could cause this. Thank you. Oh, yeah, grief. Like you might still be in some of the grief process. Yeah, I'm glad you came to today's live, Leona. That's a good thing to kind of move through the grief process, release it, and call in new. So let's see. Who wrote the word? All right, Ginger, you're the only me I see. So what's your question, Ginger? Hey, Jessica. Good morning. Hi, Heidi Frock. How are you? Yeah, grief causes a lot. And if you're in fight or flight, that's part like a grief response is disassociation. God, it's been a minute since I've read that book on grief, but it does like grief can throw you into fight or flight. And then when you disassociate, which is a common response to grief, you're not even feeling and processing the emotions. So yeah, you've got this, Leona. Dagum? What's dagum? Trying to go for me. I see your me, Jessica. I'm gonna focus on Ginger. Trying to go for something that isn't just general. Well, ask whatever question you want. I will channel whatever message. I will channel whatever you ask. What's up, Jessica? How are you? I haven't seen you in a week or something. Mine took me 5 years, Leona. It was 5 years. And I'm just now coming out of it. How do we feel about the new business information yesterday? Always great too. I'm going to focus on Ginger for now, Jessica. But I do see your question if you are called upon next. I love these mornings. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Aw, Nadia, I love them too. Like, you're welcome for doing them, but also thank you for showing up and for being irregular. Because I love doing them too, and I can't do this without you guys here. Like, I love channeling, so like I legit need you guys here too. You know, so this is it's very mutual. And Nadia, I logged into my YouTube AdSense the other day. There were people after the live who were donating like little $4, little $6. I was like, I like cried. I was like, oh my God, you guys, stop. It was great too. I'm 5'5" inches and just started to move forward. What? Jessica, what does that mean? I lost my dog, my papa, and my best friend, and went through a divorce. I thought I was strong enough after working 9 years in the funeral industry. I didn't think I'd be affected by it. Oh, that makes so much sense. You had like your best friend, your dad, your dog, which is best friend, and a divorce like all at once. Oh my God, that's where it's got to be like, wow, that was a lot. That was a lot to go through. No human being should have to go through that much grief all at once. That was a lot of loss. That was almost too much to handle. And I'm really sad to say this, but universe, it's time to start my next chapter. Guide me to regulate my nervous system, guide me to alignment, guide me to new things to call in, help me feel safe in even manifesting relationships. Because I can understand why I don't feel safe in manifesting relationships. I had a bunch of them leave me all at once, and one was a divorce, one was by choice. Universe, guide me to a regulated nervous system and to feel safe in manifesting in new relationships. Oh, 5.5 years after Pat passed away. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, dude, people don't talk enough about grief, man. And if you go to psychiatrists, I think it was last year, 2023, where the board of whatever that certifies it, they said that you can't prescribe depression pills if the person has gone through the passing of a loved one and within the last, I don't remember, it was a year or 2 year, they took that off. So now they just want to prescribe pills to solve it instead of just, hey, I think you're going through grief, go to a grief counselor to actually move the emotions. Like, no one talks about grief enough. Okay, I'm looking for Ginger's comments. Oh, I understand your comment now, Jessica. You're 5 years, just starting to move forward. Oh, maybe that's why we're a vibrational match. We're both about like 5 years, and I'm like starting to move forward. Oh, I'm currently a part of an amazing domestic assault support group. Wow, that's interesting words that has really fired me up. The counselor said I can't date anyone or he'll see me next year. Elmo. So no boy love questions today, but I'm feeling hella content in my new home, new massage studio, and with my doggy. Oh, are you Sparkly Markley on Instagram? How's your new studio massage going? Dude, how's your new studio massage going? I could see why you might need a little bit of a pause from the dating. But how can I support myself best during this period? So anyone who's going through a transition, just getting back on their feet in a new way, this is going to help you. I lost a whole plate. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot of. I'm so happy to miss you. Good. Ginger, I wasn't sure if it was you or not, little Sparkly Markley. Okay, so we have to say to Sparkly Markley, who's intentionally putting a pause on love, got into her new place. She wants help in this transition period. We'll keep going. It's not so much about I'm not dating, because in what you focus on, you get whether you want it or not. And if you're in a I'm not dating, you're in that death grip that we talked about, that we opened the show with in the general. I'm not dating, you're gonna get the person that you're like, oh, but he's different. I'm not dating, you're end up gonna be dating someone that you have the push away energy from, which is not gonna be a good relationship. Right now, I'm choosing to let that vibrational area of my life kind of de-escalate, find alignment on its own. I'm trusting that area of my life to my inner being right now and allowing my inner being to bring that area into alignment. Right now, I'm intentionally choosing to focus on the friendships that I have, on the holidays coming up, and on this new studio that I'm opening. I'm really finding a lot of new joy in this studio. I'm kind of liking that I've had a few at the higher price point. I'm enjoying the fact that I have two places now. I'm starting to feel empowered in my own right and in my own way. I do kind of like this budding feeling of financial security that I'm feeling. I like that, and I'd like to see that to continue to grow. Do you see how all of this, Ginger, is about you putting your focus on what it is you're going towards and what it is that you want? I would not go for that. I would not go for that, Ginger. Um, yes, I earned the security. No one could take it from me without my consent. Yes. Ooh, do you see how of there's a little bit of fight in there? No one can take it from me without my consent. Yes, I earn the security, meaning I feel safe in my vibrations around receiving this much financial security, around holding on to it, around spending it on myself and what I value and where I focus. I love this new feeling of being able to earn money, receive it, and keep it for myself. That feels really good, and I like that. I like this feeling of self prioritization. It feels really good to put my financial needs first and be okay with accumulating wealth over taking care of someone else's day to day. That feels really, really good. And I like knowing that it's really about my preferences and how I want to spend it. So I really like this choice of I'm prioritizing myself, and I do prefer to keep my money and my resources on me right now. Do you hear how that's like so soft? Because if you have it the other way, that's when you're going to get those people who like fight. Does that make sense, Ginger? That's why I like it. Very forbidden fruit. Well, I hear what you're saying about forbidden fruit, but all those like, I'm not going to comment on that. You're leaving that area to your inner being to bring you into alignment, and you're focusing on your newfound joy of your preferences and keeping your money to yourself. I just feel like my exes tried to destroy what I worked so hard to earn. Makes sense. Makes sense. So that's why we're not touching the relationship area right now. You're allowing your inner being to bring that into alignment. And you're growing the vibration of financial success, of business success, of keeping my resources for myself. Oh, thank you, Karina. I know they didn't think through any of it, but losing all my financial security made me realize I need to take more risks. Yes, I like soft. Say it again. Yeehaw. He has plenty of his own money. Yeah, but lawyers are dicks, man. Okay, is there anything more that you have to say for Ginger? And let me know, Spirit, if we're going to do one more free one or if it's a time to move to super chat questions. So, since I'm now aware that I'm allowing my inner being to bring the vibration area of my life into alignment, and I get to focus on this business success, financial security, this growing vibration within me of self preservation, self priority, self love, self respect. I like what I heard today about the soft. I would like to be soft because I'd like to bring in soft feeling friends, a feeling of where I can just relax all my muscles around someone. So those are the new types of relationships I'm calling in. The people where I can relax and feel like they've got my back. I think I'm learning me, you, we, and the we's I'm calling in are now ones that recognize that they have to take my best interest in heart in order for them to succeed. I'm no longer calling in those dueling we's. I'm calling in I'm taking on your needs, I'm taking on yours so that we have a more solid, we have our individual needs, and we have a solid three. Those other ones weren't a solid we. So I'm now calling in a solid sense of we, of they've got my back, that feeling of security, that feeling of I can relax around them. I can trust that decisions they're making or at least with a strong intent of us coming together in a good way. Do you see how that's the path you're on, Ginger Markley? And from that, definitely keep focusing yourself into business. Put all your focus on business right now. Don't think about the lawyer. Think about the show me how to put more of my focus on business and growing it. I love knowing that the more success I allow here, that means the more that my inner being can clean up my vibration around love. And come back to us, Ginger. We want another one-on-one with you. That's funny. You can absolutely book a power hour if you would like one, but let me get you the link for a personal reading too. Sparkle Markles. Not saying you have to, okay? I'm just putting it out there for when you're ready, if you want one, or anyone else watching, if you want one. Thank you for the $5, Karina. Hey, Deborah, you're new. I was a grief counselor and hospice arranger for Neptune Society. Oh, so 5 levels of grief. I know that there's like different opinions on if there's 5 stages of grief. From my experience, they're pretty accurate, man. And some of the stages of grief, like the self-acceptance one, sometimes it's not accepting that they betrayed you or accepting that the person passed on. Sometimes it's, I accept that I don't want a relationship with them. That epiphany hit me kind of hard. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and do one more personal. So comment the word me. If you are not the person chosen, now would be a great time to smash that super chat or donate via PayPal to get your personal read today, or you can come join tomorrow. I'm definitely not going to do the show on Thursday, guys, and more than likely not on Friday either. Stay tuned about Friday. Um, so let me see what Ginger said. Period. Beautiful call in. I'm dating myself. Yeah. Yes. I need more strategic people around me. Yeah, I can't afford to think about anything else other than myself right now. Yeah. I'm just putting my focus temporarily on calling in strategic business partners, friends, people who help encourage, support me, and celebrate me, and that help make my business growth easier. And my inner being is taking care of the romantic vibes for me. I love that I get to make more money and feel more calm and more rest assured and safe in my own self and safe in my own being as the relationship area of my life is cleared up. I love knowing that. I love knowing that the more that I sink into business and allow that area of my life to flourish, the easier it's going to be for my inner being to clean up that area of my life. And Karina, you actually donate a lot. So I'll pull you a card for that $5 too. Okay, so comment me if you guys want to be the last little free mini reading today. Unless you're Karina, tell me where you want me to focus, and I'll pull you a card. Period. I love that. Yeah, good, Ginger. It's nice to see you. I was a little worried. I was like, if I don't go live on Instagram anymore, am I still gonna see Miss Sparkly Markley? And the only me I see right now is Deborah. So Deborah, what is your question? And thanks for coming live. You're new, I think. You're new or haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings. I do these Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time from 11 to 11:30. I always start the show with a general message from Spirit. So if you can't join live, you know you can at least come back and still hear a good message in the beginning. And then for those who are able to join live, I dive into free mini reads. After 30 minutes, today's a little bit of an exception. After 30 minutes, I typically do request and encourage super chat in the amount of $20 to keep the show going. And to get your personal read met, but you can always come back the next morning as well. So lots of ways. And of course you can book a power hour, a personal reading, all kinds of ways. And Karina, thank you so much for supporting this show. I went back and checked my AdSense and saw that you were a top donator. So I really, really appreciate that. And all we're doing right now is we're waiting for Deborah to write her question for her mini read. And Karina, go ahead and ask your question, and I'll pull a card too. I don't have a specific question, honestly. Okay, we can just do a general. Well, Deborah, from our point of view, we're picking up a lot of life contentment, satisfaction, gratification, but we're picking up a little boredom. And you heard what we just said to the person. Drop the topic of relationships for now. Focus on that. The more the area of your business and money flourish, and you call in friends, build deeper companionships, strategic business partners, the more the romantic vibe will flourish. For you, you're so content and satisfied with your life and where you're at that you're like forgetting to look in that area. And they're asking, do you understand? I'm going to keep going, Deborah. Just sometimes they ask questions and then want me to close my eyes to go back and do it more. Karina, did you have a little question? Or was that legit just genuine support for the show, which I appreciate? I can also channel too, Karina. It doesn't have to be a card. Hey, did Deborah live? Yes, you understand. Okay. So it's time to reawaken. I'm reawakening to all of my senses. I now feel safe and secure in my body that I can allow more of my emotions to flow through me. I'm willing to feel any quote unquote low vibe emotions because I know that they're just feeling fleeting and passing. And right now, it seems like I am just feeling a little bit of boredom. I have a lot of contentment and satisfaction and gratification, but I think I'm looking for more of that eager anticipation, a little more of that enthusiasm, a little bit more of that eagerness, a little bit more of that romance, a little bit more of that surprise and delight. I think I'm ready to lean into the softer area in my life. The I figured out the how to be happy on my own. So now I'm ready to go from happy to happier. Going from happy to happier, of course, you can do it on your own. It is easier when there's other people in your life. Oh, you were just talking about this, so I wanted to buy this for you. You were talking about starting your YouTube channel, so I figured I'd throw you some support and I ordered a ring light. It's coming on Thursday. It's that, oh, you care about me. Do you see how that can take you from happy to happier? Oh, babe, why don't you let me take care of the laundry and you go out with your girls. Don't be late for them just because of the laundry. I'll do it this one time. Aw, he cares. So your question is, I'm pretty good in life right now. I'm satisfied and content. I'm so satisfied and content that I don't even know what to ask for because I'm afraid to rock the boat and that I'll lose something good that's good in my life. And so much of my life is good right now. So I think I'm ready to maybe go from happy to happier. Part of me doesn't believe that that's possible because so much of my life is going well and I have so much peace and harmony in my life. So I feel a little afraid of manifesting something new because I've manifested before and it not work out, or I manifested something thinking I'd like it and when it came in, I didn't like it. So I understand why I'm a little tentative, a little hesitant to manifest something. But I'd like to feel more calm and rest assured in manifesting more. I'd like to go from happy to happier. So I'm not going to get too specific in my ask because I very much want my inner being, who always has my best interest in heart, to kind of guide this process. But I know that going from happy to happier means the desire is going to be enjoyable, the path to get there is going to be enjoyable, that it's going to maybe even make the other areas of my life even more enjoyable. Because happy to happier sounds good, and that means it all has to be good, right? So, universe, I'm ready to feel more reassured that happy to happier is going to be a good feeling state and a good feeling process for me. Wow, that was a good one. Karina, I'm not seeing your question. Oh, you're at a threshold of relationships getting and feeling better. And but you're kind of at the point of like you're up to a bridge and you're like, oh, I know I could go through this journey to better feel in relationships. But where I'm at is pretty good. Oh, I see why Deborah's channeling is just perfect for where you're at too. Um, yeah, yours too is around money in terms of your hesitancy around relationships. It's like you really want to protect everything that you've gotten, and you don't want to like be messed up because of a guy or a girl, whichever. I heard someone else say that, whichever gender you like to play with. I thought that was so cute. Um, so just know, it seems like right now I'm not seeing you make an immediate decision. You're just kind of at that threshold of, do I want to go through the journey? Do I not? Um, Yeah, I'm feeling a bit uneasy. Yeah, it makes sense because it's kind of like you want to protect everything good. And hey, Deborah, I'm definitely. Do you have any questions or comments based on their message for you? I'm picking up your. I want to protect everything I've gotten. I don't want to lose anything because of them. So you're like, should I do it? Should I not? And I'm feeling a bit uneasy last couple days with making decisions, career romantic too. And it makes sense because you know that for this next change that you want, oh, just because you've been enjoying being here. Karina, thank you. And I did. I looked at my AdSense the other day and I saw your name popping up quite a bit. So thank you for everyone who shows up as a loyal listener. But double thanks for your financial support, Karina. I definitely want to keep doing this show, and I'd like to always keep the first 30 minutes free. So thank you. Um, I hate that I get all like cry and weepy. Well, I don't hate it, but it's like, oh, um, it's because Karina, you know that it's gonna be like an internal journey, an internal shift to get good feeling things in, and it's just at a place of like, I don't know if I'm ready to go through an internal shift right now, but it's not coming from a huge fear or a block. It's just kind of more like, I just don't know if I want to do that right now. So I think you could just feel a little bit of peace right now. And a lot of people get that way around the holidays, especially in America where we have like Thanksgiving and then Christmas and then New Year's. I don't want to say in the Americas. I want to say a lot of people get that way. There's some people who are in like absolute shit in their life that they're like, it needs to change now. But I've like most people who are at a pretty decent spot in life, they're like, let's ride out the holidays. Let's see how it goes after like January 6th or 7th or 8th, I'll be open to change. So it's kind of like just be okay that you've hit some peace in your life. I will tell you that career is not coming up at all on your read. Um, it's relationships. So I think that whenever you do get ready, the next area will be universe. When I'm ready, show me how good relationships could be. Show me how much all the others in my life can thrive even more with an amazing, juicy, good relationship in my life. Um, that's where you will be. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love doing this. I will do the show tomorrow on Wednesday. Thursday, I will take a break. Friday, I am 99.99% going to take a break as well. So tune in tomorrow and tune in Monday. Thank you for showing up. Loved you all. And thank you again for the extra super chat. Karina, he literally said, let's get through the holidays. A very important meeting with someone who might offer me a career job on January 6th. Yeah, see, it seems to be around January 6th to January 8th that's when people start, okay, I'm ready to create again. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow, hopefully. I love doing the show. I love having you all here. The links for power hours or personal readings, I've put them out. But if not, either write a comment, send me a DM if you want that sent to you. And have a good day. Hope it's a high vibe day.